And check out the view from the CTV Skywatch camera looking out to the northeast. There's Galbraith far in the distance there. Lots of sunshine is what we're looking at right now. 11 degrees is where we're at, and we reached that high at 2 p.m. this afternoon. We got down to +2 earlier today, actually at midnight, stayed there for several hours. But this morning on 98.1 CKVN radio, Mike LeBlanc and I were talking about being happy getting to 10 degrees, which is double our average temperature for this time of year. And here we are at 11. So we surpassed what our estimated high would be. Areas all over southern Alberta picking up that warm flow that we have pushing in from a system on the BC coast. That's the reason they're getting the strong winds, and there's snowfall warnings for the northern sectors of the coastal area and parts of northern BC as well. Heavy snowfall warnings in effect there, but just the rotation around that low bumping up against this area of high pressure that's nicely slid into southern Alberta is creating those Chinook winds, and we're going to have those with us actually for several days, but you'll see that reflected in the temperatures as well. So right now we've just got some thin bands of cloud that are making their way across the upper levels of the mountains, just caught up in that upper flow. Remember, it's not only at the surface that the winds are strong right now, but they're strong up top, and they're even going to intensify tomorrow. That's why the southwestern corner of the province is already in wind warning criteria. The usual areas like Pincher Creek, you folks could see wind gusts tomorrow of 110 kilometers per hour, and then as you go further east through the Crow's Nest Pass, same thing entails. Forecaster is just putting those bands of thin cloud over us right now, and then as we get into Friday, there is that chance of precipitation to the north because that low pressure center in BC is tracking northwards across the Northwest Territories. Northern Saskatchewan has heavy snowfall warnings in effect, as well as does the Northwest Territories and parts of the Yukon. Now, the drift off from that precipitation will be affecting Revelstoke and areas like that overnight tonight and tomorrow. They'll be seeing some mixed precipitation in the form of rain and snow. Down east, major low pressure center that's just moving off James Bay, and the rotation around that is kicking in strong winds. So we've got wind warnings all the way through Ottawa, Montreal, through the Maritimes. They're also going to take a temperature hit as this low pressure center tracks eastward, pulls down a cooler air mass. So the next couple of days, cooler temperatures, but then a rebound in all areas as they head towards the weekend. -10 degrees in Winnipeg. Winnipeg will be rebounding starting tomorrow into positive numbers, as will Regina and Saskatoon. Edmonton's already at 5 degrees. Some rain on the coast, 7 degrees in Vancouver right now. And up north, we've got those heavy snowfall warnings out for the Whitehorse area. Yellowknife is going to see a little bit of drift off from that as well in the form of some snow overnight tonight and strong winds as that system tracks across the Northwest Territories and just clips Nunavut in the next 12 to 14 hours. East Kootenay looking at partly cloudy skies tonight, down to -3, recovering to 12 degrees tomorrow, and it will be windy for you in East Kootenay tomorrow, gusting to 40 in the afternoon. Crow's Nest Pass looking at mainly clear skies tonight. You'll be getting down to about 6 degrees for an overnight low. It'll be windy through the Crow's Nest Pass tonight. Sun and cloud mix tomorrow, 14 degrees for a high, and your winds will be gusting, as I said, to 110 kilometers per hour by tomorrow afternoon. Not a good weekend to be setting out the lawn furniture, I'm thinking. Medicine Hat looking at mainly clear skies tonight. Windy tonight, down to +3 degrees, and then tomorrow 14. Winds will be gusting to about 60 kilometers per hour in the afternoon hours. Lethbridge, we're looking at 6 degrees for a low tonight, 14 for a high tomorrow. It'll be windy tonight, and yes, we'll have gusts to 70 kilometers per hour tomorrow here in the city of Lethbridge. There's your 5-day forecast. We hold on to those teen temperatures until we approach Monday. A little upper level system is going to be pulling down temporary cooler air mass, and then we rebound back into double-digit numbers as we head into Tuesday. Dory's story next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we're having the Friends Helping Friends event on March 17th. Here's the 101 on how to get involved. On March 17th, CTV Lethbridge will once again be working with Safeway stores across southern Alberta, including stores in Medicine Hat, for the Friends Helping Friends event. You can drop by the Brooks Safeway, where volunteers from the Brooks Food Bank and members of the Brooks Bandits will be taking your donations. The Tabor Safeway will also be accepting donations, which will go directly to the Tabor Food Bank. In Lethbridge, you can make a donation at the Northside Park Meadows Safeway store. The Fairway Plaza Safeway in South Lethbridge will be accepting donations throughout the day, and you can also drop by the location in West Lethbridge. Donations gathered in Lethbridge will go to the Interfaith Food Bank. The shelves are pretty empty after the Christmas rush, so by purchasing a prepackaged hamper or individual food items at Safeway stores, or by making a cash donation for the purchase of food, you can really help make a difference for families and individuals in need. CTV staffers will be out and about at the Safeway store, so drop by and say hi.
Dory's Story is sponsored by Langenberg Optical.